how did that spark the creation of She Shifts?
I think when I was practicing law, I started into menopause. Like I said, I practiced law for 33 years and I was probably in my early to mid 50s and really started, I first started having hot flashes and knew that that was a sign of perimenopause and menopause. But then when I started really experiencing brain fog and memory lapses and feeling like I had to create all these elaborate lists and things so I wasn't forgetting anything or dropping deadlines or things like that. And when I talked to my doctor about that and sort of what I was experiencing and how I was feeling, I had a lot of fatigue, I had a lot of body aches, and I really didn't get any answers. I got answers like, well, that's part of menopause. You're just going to have that. And that's part of aging. That's the way it goes. And I really didn't like that answer. And so I started reading, I started looking into things, I started learning more. But I really felt like there had to be some better answers from doctors than this is just the way it is and this is part of menopause. So as I started looking into that more and became certified in hormone health and menopause, and then I met Dr. True and we started working together, I really realized that when you're working with a functional medicine doctor, it's so much different than, unfortunately, what you get from most of the physicians in general out in the medical practice, and that there really is a different way.
Wow. Well, I've never heard of functional medicine before, and I bet a lot of our audience. What is it basically, and why is it different?
So functional medicine, just think of like we're looking at function, right? So conventional medicine, amazing in treating acute conditions. So if you have need a surgery, you break an arm, I would go to traditional conventional medicine, right? But if you're looking at chronic diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, menopause, perimenopause, you know what? You actually don't have a lot of, normally you wouldn't have a lot of symptoms in perimenopause and menopause, but if you have underlying hidden infection toxicity, so you're looking at function and what is disrupting the way your body is working, that's what functional medicine look at, is which biological systems do you have that are not working. And so the way it works is that you got to look at root causes. And then the labs that we use in traditional medicine, we typically only look at, are they abnormal enough to where you have a diagnosis?